Okay, so this is just going to be a quick deck tech. This is honestly the version of Niv Mizzet for Pioneer that I'm building towards in paper and going to play at my local game store when they bring the Pioneer tournament in. So I am really behind on recording, so what I just wanted to do is a quick deck tech of this deck, and I'll be playing it probably sometime in the week when I get time. Literally this week I've been playing the Commander games you've seen, immediately like speeding them up, editing them, and then dropping them online within an hour of playing. It's been mad. Here is our deck currently. So this the look of it right now if you want to see it. So we'll go for the sideboard first because it's quickly. We have early aggro hate. This is mainly for Winota style decks. We got disdainful stroke for control decks. Is It Charm is a double hitter because it can obviously kill small creatures or counter like control spells. Abrupt Decay. Basically, if we are up against Winota, this comes in. If we are up against control, these come in. Clovis is extra graveyard hate just for grindier matchups. Mardu for the combo deck. Servark for the counter against the blue-white control deck when it happens. Keranos is also in here for the blue-white control deck matchup. It's surprisingly just a good, solid, resolvable threat, because obviously Clovis is good for her ability, but Keranos is insanely good as well if we can get him down. It's also good to bring it in matchups where you think they may have an Unmordigo effect, because most opponents will remove Niv Mizzet and think they've won the game. So splashing in a Keranos as a second kind of value / win condition is pretty solid. And finally we've got 2 Rakdos returns, which lets us strip our opponent's hand away. I've been enjoying it. I've been using it more as a Planeswalker removal spell and hand disruption. And finally we have Gigantha as our companion. As always, we should run a companion. Right, move away to sideboard, and let's just sort this by colour. Let's make the first important move because Valky is a red-white card. So the hero deck, as we've said before, let's bring up the display window because I'm so professional and did it before we started. Hero Precinct 1. Whenever we cast a multicolored spell, which in this deck basically means whenever we cast a spell, create a human token. Huge fan of this card, been very impressed with it. It does die very easily, as I said before, with a lot of the, if we drop it on 2, you won't expect it to survive, but again, it's just something that they have to answer early game. We have Veto as our Azorius card for control matchups, and counters for the their solid removal / their answers. We have Vanishing Verse, full playset here, as our removal / answer for so many things, from Parhelions in the Rat combo, from Seeker's Chariot, just ways to deal with stuff like that. And I just realized something, so we're going to edit this game while we're on it right now, because I just realized I'm actually missing a card. Right, so we're going to live edit this. I wondered why this was happening. So we are going to put Tyrant Scorn in this deck. 2 copies of it. Early game removal, bounce important threat. It can honestly, as well as I say here, just bouncing a Winota in response to her trigger going off, or before her trigger, like at the beginning of combat, can be absolutely insane. So, looking at our deck, what do we really want to deal with here? Right, I would say that we will go down 1 copy of Expressive is good though for... I have to take out a Witherbloom and Expressive, I think. Or do we take out the Voice? Or the Veto? I think we take out Veto. We perhaps move Veto to the sideboard and swap one of the Disdainful Strokes for it. Right, because they answer the same threat, kind of. Right, so we want Tyrant Scorn for early creature interaction, because we know Winota is kind of the boogeyman of the format now. But even if we can't That's that. One of the other versatile things is this card doesn't specify opponent's creature, so I have in the past bounced a hero with this to protect it from removal and make a 1/1. Right, moving along, we have Expressive Iteration. Don't need to say anything about this card. Modern and Legacy played because it's that good and that insane with the abilities. Right, into our Rakdos cards, we have Colligan's Command. This is artifact destruction, again, small creature removal, but also can return either a Niv that we've been either forced to discard or lost, or a hero back to our hand. So, very versatile, very powerful card, definitely should be in the deck. Valky slash Tybalt, let's be honest, it's always going to be Tybalt. If we don't draw him and we have the extra Bring to Light, we cast him off the Bring to Light, which is sensational. Very rarely do we get up to 7 mana to cast him, but you know, it can happen. We're running 2 copies of Witherbloom Command. I'm trying Witherbloom Command in the deck because we do have the playset of Fable Passage, and I've been impressed with this card in Modern, so I'm going to give it a shot here. Killing like a small creature, destroying... It is surprising how much of the non-land permanent stuff gets hit with this. So, you know, we'll keep looking at it. And Culling Ritual as one of our additional board wipes. Solid all-round removal, really good. Clothis for value, as we said in the sideboard. Definitely Clarion is our board wipe slash answer the field problem. Basically, this takes out everything that a Naya Winota deck would want to swing with to trigger a Winota. Full playset of Voice of Resurgent, good resilient threat, very solid. Going up in value, so it's going to be harder to complete my full playset in paper of these. Spiked, I think, now to $15. Bring to Light and Niv are our final closing cards. So this is the deck. Let's show you the curve one more time. Move our board over here. Bring in the sideboard so we can see it. So this is our deck that we're going to be playing. As I said, it's a Gigantha Niv-Mizzet list. I'm probably going to play this over the weekend. Put the videos up on Monday. I'm going to try and get ahead of recording, but yeah, so I apologize. We're just going to see how this goes. Match 1, revealing Gigantha as our companion. Let's go. We have removal, 4 colors. Why not? Let's keep it. So if we just hit, okay. Right, that's bad for us because we really needed, oh dear. Alright. Play this, oh wait, we could use this. Right, hear me out. We play this first and pass the turn. Right, you got a burn deck incoming. So then we can play the black here, which will let the other lands come in untapped and give us the access to this as required. Ooh. Oh! Is this like old school Cavalcade Red? But he's playing out. Ooh. Color me interested. And we draw our Valky because, meh, you know, reasons, as always. Alright, let's see what he plays with his turn. Mardu Ascendancy. Okay. Right, let's get rid of this. We need something to answer the Bombat Courier. Clarion, Hero's nice. Do we just deploy a Valky here? And the next turn we can Hero Vanishing Verse? Yeah, I think we do that. So let's deploy Valky. We'll look at his hand and see what he's working with. Scorch Spitter, Chandra's Pyroling. I'm going to take the Pyroling here, because if we could turn Valky into a Pyroling, that'd be pretty sick. Although we could just force his hand to Okay, we'll see what he's doing here. If he goes for the Mardu Ascendancy again, yeah, I think we trade here for the Bombat Courier, because that stops him. That means he loses all these cards and he just has the Pyroling, the thing, and an unforeseen card. That's fine. So he won't get to reload his hand. We did not hit big off that. So let's go with a Hero Precinct 1. Then we can pass the turn here. See what our opponent plays. We can use Vanishing Verse to hit whatever he tries to get rid of. I mean, Torbrand's going to be the big thing if he gets that. I do like this deck. Okay. Is he playing the Scorcher? Yeah. Right. Is he going? He goes to combat. Right, so first things first, we need to Vanishing Verse this, because that toughness could be a problem for us. So let's create that. Get rid of right. I think the Niv here sways it for us, because now we can block. Then we take one, he goes down to that. Alright, so we have to use this now to get green. Get green. Now we bring to light for the Niv. White, blue. We'll create some 1/1 blockers. Yeah, I think Niv's definitely the correct choice here. Creates us another 1/1. And we... Yep.
Reload!
Alright. Opponent's going to sideboard. So he's a heavy attack deck. So pushes, definitely this out. Is It Charms are definitely good, as are the Abrupt Decays. So we kind of just take out our control package. Valky, you're kind of a win more. If we get to that point, we've probably already done okay. Okay, can we take out 2 of these? You still have a place. Alright, we're gonna go down 1 hero and 1 Niv. Now that might sound crazy, but we're gonna use probably the Bring to Light strategy to get it on, and this deck appears to be very aggro-centric, so we just want... It could have gone down a land, I guess, but that never works out for me in practice. Alright, we reveal Jeggy. Ha! We're up a game, so we can keep this hand because it's hilarious. Yeah, so they said, I think taking out the what's it called? My brain. Taking out the Bombat Courier when we did definitely slowed his roll. He went down to 3 there. If we could find... Well, we won't get a push off here because I just realised all these lands are going to enter tapped. Is It Charms nice? So what we can do here, we can play the Bombat Courier. Not the Bombat, blah blah blah. Language fail. We can then play the Drowned Catacomb, because these... I think every one of these lands now comes into play untapped. So he'll place Oh, he plays this. Okay. Savior. Puts the second card down. Okay with that. Clarion will be a good hit here. So let's go blue-black. And then we can pass the turn. He's got 2 cards in hand. What we need is for him to tap out. Mardu Ascendancy. I think I'm going to let that resolve. Then I'm going to Izzet Charm, 2 damage to this. Force him to use the Savior. That's good. Then I will Deafening Clarion next turn. And that'll get rid of everything on his board. He's got 1 card in hand. Oh, he had another Clarion as well. That's good. Okay, play this. Let's do 3 damage and gain life. Red, white, 1. What's this do again? Ah, I did not see that. Very good. So, it's okay. He's got 2 creatures here that attack. Alright, he got his cards back. Plays a Pyroling. We find more stuff. Well, let's just play another land and we can just do it again, I guess, because we drew another one. Yeah, you concede to that. Wow, we flooded hard that game. But yeah, this is how I like the style of his deck. His deck was definitely built around, and he nearly blew us out here with this Mardu Ascendancy Sacrifice. It's probably the only games I get to record tonight, because I just did the tech and I figured I'd get 1 game in quickly for content. I'll get a full play for Monday ready over the weekend. Alright.